Well, let me get this one over first. It's been quite a grueling affair. I had to risk total ruin to bring this case. If I had lost it, I would have been homeless, jobless, and penniless, and bankrupt, and out of public office for good as a bankrupt. So it's not a small undertaking, such a battle as this. But the victory has been, as your report has just said, very comprehensive. But I have now collected, although I've not yet got the cash, £250,000 in libel damages in 6 months, from the Times, the Sunday Times, the Christian Science Monitor.
So if you're in a row, you may as well go on.
Well, I may well, but I'll, if you don't mind, take my legal counsel on that rather than discuss it on Newsnight.
You are the only person that's actually claimed the documents were forgeries. Do you know who forged them? Have you an idea who forged them?
Well, I've claimed throughout that the documents in the Daily Telegraph case were fake. I'm not able to establish that they're forgeries. We are talking about a photocopy of a document illegibly signed, citing a report from an unnamed intelligence officer found miraculously in a burning building in Baghdad. Baghdad is under the control of the Daily Telegraph's friends, the puppet regime. I'm not able to go there. I'm not able properly to investigate it. But I do know that the other documents in the other cases were found to be forgeries, and I have no doubt that this document is a fake.
So why would anyone forge this exactly?
Well, you know, you can say why, but you know for a fact, because in the very same courtroom, Court 13 in the Strand at the High Court, one of the world's great newspapers, the Christian Science Monitor, was forced to pay me substantial damages and make an apology of the most grovelling kind for publishing on its front page in 93 countries the allegation that I had taken 10 million...
But who do you blame with this? Who do you blame, the ownership, or do you blame the editorial staff at the Telegraph?
Well, I think the provenance of the document is highly contentious. I will be seeking parliamentary opportunities to discuss that matter further in the next days and weeks. One day we'll know who produced this fake document. But a very good test on these occasions is to ask who benefits. Who benefited from the attempt to destroy one of the leading figures in the British anti-war movement? And when you ask that question, certain answers flash up in your mind, and I think the intelligent viewers of Newsnight can work that out for themselves.
So what are you going to do with the money?
Well, I haven't got it yet because the Telegraph have asked for leave to appeal against the judge's refusal to allow them leave to appeal. It'll be some time before that's all worked out. But there is a general election coming up. I will be standing
so it's your coffer
in the Bethnal Green and Bow constituency, and it'll buy quite a few election leaflets.
You will see time and again that 1994 film, and so people are still unclear about your attitude towards the regime. Just can you nail this now? Is it better for Iraq that Saddam has gone?
Well, people shouldn't be unclear. Some of them are willfully unclear. This was made clear in the court case, with a volume, and I mean a volume, of denunciations from me going back to the 1970s.
So is it better for Iraq he's gone?
Now, Iraq is definitely not better off today than it was before the war. Anyone who watches television knows that.
But is it better without Saddam?
All countries are better off without their dictators. But the price of getting rid of this dictator has been an ocean of blood, and it's sinking yet.